Okay. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
welcome to Grown Man Record Night and this very MFN GD-licious special edition. It's our 100th GD episode.
100.
Woo! That's right, folks. 100 weeks of our Friday night life we have spent doing this Bologna for everybody. And I hope for everybody's benefit and everybody's sake. We got the old...
Hey, I like that. You got it hanging off the speaker now.
We do have that. I don't know if it's in the shot, but it's... Look at that.
We're just going to let it lie where it lies.
That's what happens, bro.
Where shit lands.
We're dumping beer all over me. I just dumped a beer on the 45. And we had a special request from a man, Sean, to bring back the 45 mic. And I got the old 45 mic flag.
I'm holding it tonight.
Nah, just for this a little bit, man. But this, look at this mic, man.
Okay.
That's the OG. That's what we started with.
Yeah.
I had this and nothing else, and we did everything stand-up. And we're going to get to some highlights tonight. We got some cool... I'm not a big fan of clip shows.
Oh, the clip shows are great.
Yeah.
It's like your season's not long enough. Hey, let's do a clip show.
When I told cameraman, I'm like, yeah, 100 episodes coming up, bro. I think I'm going to be doing a... I think I'm going to be doing a clip show. And he's like, dude, you hate clip shows. You change it when it's a clip show. I was like, yeah, but this is different. The main difference is this has us in it. This has us in it. And nothing's better than for me to see some me. Boy, I love me some me.
Talk about me TV.
Jeez, boy. I tell you what, I love me some me. So we're repping the damn handheld mic tonight. Appreciate everybody joining us on the live on the social stream.
Not holding it close enough?
No, your mic's too close to the other mic.
Your mic's too close.
His
All
mic's too close to my mic?
No,
I'm going to pass it off.
too close to his lavalier.
Probably
he's wearing
so.
his lav.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and pass this off.
Okay, pass that off. Hang it up.
This way we got some. This is the mic we use for
we
the.
can put Boss Man on the mic.
Yeah. So we got
Microphone
Boss Man
check,
on the mic
1,
too.
2.
I got a mic
be
over
on the
here, so
mic.
I don't need to be doing all that. But I wanted to
It
bring
looked
that back.
good. It looked good.
Damn
Solid.
straight, man. That's
Solid.
the OG, baby, and that's what we all about here.
So this is the 100th episode.
100th episode. Everybody.
It would take some shows like 4-5 seasons to get 100 episodes.
Every week for a couple of years.
Right.
It's crazy. It's really crazy business. I mean, if you really think about it. And actually, I mean, if you want to break it down to where it really started, we were doing this already. I've told the story on my intro
We might
video.
catch Doctor Who next year.
Or Dr. What? That's the knockoff version. It's on the
That's the U.S. version.
That's on the CW.
Dr. What?
That's on the CWs Saturday afternoons at 3 p. Dr. What? Starring
Bernie Mac.
starring Bertie Mac and John Stamos. Okay.
Would they dig him up?
So anyhow, shit, man, where were we going? 100 damn episodes. But no, it started out. We'd already been playing records on Friday nights and stuff. And this chick from work, Sweet Tea, who's helped us out a lot out here, she archives our chip chats and does all kinds of cool shit for us. She said, "Oh man, I would come and hang out, but then I have to leave my house." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's what I'm about." I was like, "Oh man," I was telling cameraman that when we were hanging out, and we were like, "Dude,
Like, how can people who don't want to leave their house hang out?
dude, broadcast. It's like, we're gonna broadcast. We'll stream it. We'll stream it." And I started researching shit and got some equipment, some instruments. I bought some cables. I went to a cable website.
So you created Ustream.
I bought.
Created Ustream.
I bought a section
Don't
of the.
lie.
I bought a section of the internet known as Rycord 4, and I purchased just this little sliver, and that gives you the right to just transmit right on it,
Right.
down the middle of it, and that's what we've been doing.
Are we still on Rycore 4?
It's our own little sliver of the internet, and hell, I've never been so happy with nothing in my damn life. I mean, it's been awesome. It's just been the greatest experience of everything. I don't have any children that have lived, so this is pretty much as close as I'm going to get.
So should we make a toast to that?
I like toast.
To another.
I'd rather do a pickle shot, but we can do
You
it.
can do a pickle shot, and I'll do
a jar.
some popcorn Suttons.
We'll do a jar.
You want to do a jar?
Everybody wants to see me gag about it.
Well,
More of that coming up. As Steve's pulling this swig, you know, all these episodes end up on our. This is the 100th episode on the YouTube channel. And that's where all the action's going on. You know, when we drop this shit off, it's going to be at the YouTube hub there, and you'll be able to keep up with us there. And keep up with us on our Facebook page too, and I'll post some cool shit. Post some cool stuff about a cool article this week about the new Aphex Twin album, and an article that
about all the technology being
every single piece of equipment he used on the album.
The map is cool, and then someone actually took the map and wrote it all down, and it's amazing.
It's really amazing.
I don't recognize like 90% of that equipment.
A lot of I found a couple of pieces that are actually on. I'm like,
there's too many moves in there.
Yeah.
But there's like 400 things. I mean, so many things.
Pretty intense.
Yeah.
So
I was looking to see if maybe there had to be maybe a Casio, just something stupid, like just for like, hey, you know, there's got to be something in there like that. I couldn't find anything like that. Anybody? You want to try this?
You know, I have a Casio.
It's smooth.
It's
like butter.
I see where you're going with that, Steve. I have a Casio, and I have a setting on there in a way that I can wiggle one of the knobs and play some stuff. That, to me, has always reminded me of Aphex Twin. I don't know.
But nothing like that.
That's an aside.
It's in the list.
That's an aside. So, man, we've had so many great moments over the past couple of years.
I think we're having one right now.
Probably. Write it down. You may want to hit record on your DVR.
Tell your dad.
Tomorrow you'll wake up.
Tell your dad.
You wish you would have.
Call your dad right now and tell him about the moment you're having.
Let me get your dad's email address. And more importantly,
is his name Stanley?
We'll talk about it. So anyhow, we have compiled some greatest moments of Grown Man Record Night, and we're going to
some of them.
These are some. There's so many to choose from.
I don't remember half of these, by the way.
Yeah, no, me neither. So. What we're going to do tonight is we've got two clips we're going to show. We're going to show one right now. I got some beer on this record. And then we're going to play this, and we're going to come back and talk about some of the stuff we played and some Dig of the Week stuff.
That.
So everybody stay tuned here on Grown Man Record Night. And here's some of the, for a 100th special, 100th episode special. And here's a little bit of some of the best early years. So stay tuned here with us. This is a new feature, Dig of the Week. First of all, thanks everybody for joining us. So we're going to be doing Chip Chat on the regular, man. And we're going to come back with some different things. I got all kinds of things I can say about potato chips. I've been wanting to do this. I wanted to do this as a full-on podcast like 2 years ago and never did. I could spend a whole lot of time talking about potato chips. But anyhow, this is the first little segment of Chip Chat. So stay tuned for more information about potato chips, deals, flavors, all kinds of things going on.
I bought this, I think, in Raleigh, and this was like back in '87. I was out of college, and I came across this record, and it says Pink Floyd on it, and well, what's better than that? So I bought it.
You know, I heard this morning, Detroit, Michigan, is they're in trouble. They're in bad financial trouble, and so they're having to avoid bankruptcy. They're having to sell off some of their artwork that they have accrued through the city. So I'm not sure there's. I mean, I know they got to do whatever they got to do to get out of bankruptcy, but I'm not sure there's a big market for bum shit smeared on cardboard. We appreciate you joining us and spending your Friday night here on Grown Man Record Night. Like I said, we got a brand new set. Cameraman has spent some time this week working on us a new studio. We got a brand new studio. We got a brand new set. I've got a desk. We can sit down. We can have guests here.
And we have Mangshine.
We have Mangshine here. This is moonshine made with mangoes. According to the laws of the state of North Carolina, intoxication, nirvana, and confusion, I hereby pronounce you married dudes. James has brought this concoction over here, and I want him to hit me to this nasal napalm. I've had it before, but hit me a little bit to this. What is this?
Well, if you like nose hairs, don't eat it.
Okay.
Because, yeah, it pretty much is self-explanatory. Nasal napalm, you eat it, and you start to cry, and your nose explodes, and you can't see things, and you start making irrational decisions. Next thing you know, you're working at Denny's washing lettuce, and then, you know, you're banging the girl with the fry cook, and everybody says she's retarded, but them titties ain't retarded. I'll tell you that.
How was that, folks, for a little 100th episode celebration? That's only part 1. We've got part 2 coming your way here live on Grown Man Records.
Not on camera yet.
Yeah, you're going to want to stay tuned. We got some more of that shit coming your way. That's crazy business, man. You see me without no facial hair, bro?
Who was that guy? And who was the guy with the dark hair with the sunglasses on? Who the hell was
With
that?
the beer belly. You lost some weight, bro.
Fucking John Lennon.
I don't know, I was in Raleigh and I got this Pink Floyd. It said Pink Floyd.
I'm so crunchy, bro. You were crunchy. You seem kind of crunchy.
Country granola.
That beard was crunchy. I tell you what, that's awesome. So, also we don't want to mention, hey, the girlfriend who can't be with us this weekend, Elizabeth, girlfriend celebrated a birthday this week, and that was a big old deal. Also, our good buddy Sean celebrated a birthday this week. Happy birthday to Sean and Elizabeth.
Happy birthday to the whole crew out there.
Damn straight. Anybody celebrate a birthday, but we know those two are you guys are doing big things. We appreciate you.
Happy birthday, 9/11.
9/11. I didn't even make a 9/11 graphic. Man, I feel like such a jihadist, man.
You're not a patriot, that's for damn sure.
Man, I should have done that, man.
Piece of shit.
It's crazy. I tell you what, now's a good time. What we're going to do is we're going to got some cool stuff that we played this evening, and now's the time we're going to just whistle on through it a little bit and talk a little bit about it now, Steve. Now, I started out with a record. Let me tell you something about this record, this first one here.
You prepared poop, yes, yeah.
This first record has been sitting down in my crate, like the to be played crate, for several weeks, and for some reason, maybe I've played it late at night and I don't remember
You've
it.
played this before.
Okay,
I think.
I've got a couple recently. I know I've played it off the air, but I don't know that I've played it on the air. I made a point tonight to play it by playing it, making it the first damn record of the whole night. John Mayall, and man, this thing smokes. It's the double album, John Mayall and Some Memorable Men, Back to the Roots.
So this is a compilation, right?
It's got some seam splits on it. I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's a compilation.
Yeah, it's a compilation. It's a double LP.
It's a Polydor record.
It usually goes for a little more chunk of that, but it's got a seam split.
Clapton,
But it plays great.
Mick Taylor. Is Jack Bruce on there? Maybe.
Maybe.
Some
If not the other one I have is
Cream
Jack Bruce on
Personnel.
it. But it smokes,
see
man. It's some smoking ass blues the whole way through. I was trying to spice in tonight not only some of the newer records I picked up and some of the VCLT that's been sent out, but also some Grown Man Record Night classics that have been playing since the very beginning of the program. And this is one of those, and it's one I was one of the earlier records I was the most proud of. Lee Morgan, the Sidewinder, on Blue Note, man. What you know about that? I mean, that's everybody loves this record, man. If you're a jazz fan, you can't not like this record. That's some legit shit. On the old Blue Note, I actually got that for free. I think my mom scored that for me. Yeah, it was
Library dig.
It was a library thing. My mom scored for me.
man.
Here's some stuff Greeno sent.
Billy Higgins.
Move Shazam. Now this is
The Move.
it just says Move.
Okay, well maybe they dropped the.
That's what I was thinking.
Mid
Way
70s.
down.
They look on the side of
mid
this,
70s. Like, let's drop the because it's not a
Well,
psychedelic
Was
period
it
anymore.
V or is it the?
like
Let's
the
drop
well,
it.
like the Facebook.
It was the Pink Floyd also.
That's
Yeah.
true.
The Facebook, yeah.
So this is before or after dude from
No, he left.
Jeff Lynne.
Your guy Jeff Lynne from Electric Light Orchestra had already left the group, but I noticed they kept the same. They were into the same shit because on this, the last
Very
song on
good.
here was. It's a classical piece. It's not listed on here as that. It's called Cherry Blossom Clinic Revisited, I believe. So, but that's a cool record.
Yeah, it is.
You got that from Greeno, right?
Yes, sir.
That was 1/25th of the
Yeah.
25 pounds.
Yeah,
of
pretty much.
record.
Hey, this is a record you put on. Now, what is
I
this?
did.
What is this jargon?
So Q,
Tell me about it.
our good friend Q,
Explain it.
Quincy Jones,
That sounds good.
and I don't know the name of the record. I brought it because I was up in Galax, Virginia, at a gun shop, and the dude's phone kept going off, and the ringtone was Sanford and Son.
For real?
Yeah, look at the poster that comes.
I'm
with
gonna do
this
me a
bad
pickle
boy.
shot.
And
Look at that.
yeah, so I was like, I got that. I've got that on a record, I believe. So I dug it out, And sure enough, we played it tonight, and everybody loved. What can you say about the Sanford Sun theme? It's got that. It's got that great fat. That harmonica is probably 3 times the size of a normal harmonica.
I'll tell you what. I remember some very few instances like that sharply in life. That's when.
He even has a cool inside joint.
There you go. Eat it.
I remember the first time I heard the Sanford Sun song where
Let me see the cover.
the show would have stopped with the song, but it kept going.
Yeah.
The very first time in my life I heard that keep going.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
You're so used to just hearing that up to a point.
That's one of those moments. I'm going to do me a pickle shot.
It says Tom Morgan.
So pickle up your bucket, everybody.
Because I knew Toots Thielemans played on this, but he didn't play on that song.
Oh, that's the OG hot pickle, folks.
That's a hot pickle.
If you've been staying with us for a couple of years, the reason I bought that pickle, it's the first hot pickle I bought. You pick them up in the package in the convenience store, and it's it's hot. It's real hot, folks. And this is the first time I've mixed it with the vodka, the old Ruski thing to do. And it's just damn delicious, I'll tell you the honest truth about it. I would recommend it to a friend of mine if you inquired about it. Steve, why don't you tell us about this Black Sabbath record here?
This is Heaven and Hell.
That is.
I think this is, I'm going to say it's a follow-up to, yeah, I drew a blank. Anyway, it's a
Mel Blanc.
Ronnie James Dio. I think it's their second album with him. And Brohammer could probably correct me on this, and probably will correct me on this, because I'm drawing a blank on a lot of shit.
This is Sabbath
right now. But this is a great album, and I'm really happy to get a really nice, clean copy of this.
Angels smoking and playing.
I never had this. I had the Mob Rules. I had the Mob Rules album, and I had a Mob Rules T-shirt. It was a baseball shirt. Back in the '80s, you had the baseball shirt.
Of course you did.
And it had the Mob Rules album cover on it. And it's like a sacrifice. There's blood in it. I wonder what my parents thought of that. It was just like this crazy.
Just sowing your oats, bro.
Shirt to have.
I mean,
for an army brat son to have like this, like kind of heavy.
You being you, man.
He probably preferred that over the CCCP basketball jersey I had.
Probably.
Some Russian basketball jersey.
And this is the '80s or '70s.
Early 80s, late 70s.
50s.
That's pre-Rocky IV.
We just got beat in 70s. We just got beat by some bad calls in '76 in the Olympics in Moscow.
Hearts on fire. Like I said, I was mixing in some of the classic Grown Man Record Night tracks. Here's another one. Eddie Harris live at Newport with the Kmart sticker. One of the first records I probably played on here. On this show, period, ever. It's actually on the promo for the show, if you really know your shit. The children's song, you can't find this shit on YouTube except like, I'm saying shit a lot. Like a South Park episode.
I'll remind you, this is a family show.
Woo!
It's a Family Guy.
It's a Family Guy.
I care a lot about everybody's family. And when it comes to families, Mikey Bananas
Don't
is...
touch all the pickles.
I like touching most of them. That way I know that it's like putting ass pennies into the tray, because I know that you may make a lot more money than me and be more powerful, but the pennies in your pocket, they've been in my ass.
Deal with it.
Who eats who? You know what I mean? I don't know. 3, 2, 1. We'll continue with a little bit of what we're playing tonight on our 100th episode here live at Grown Man Record Night. I'm re-racking the show. They call that radio.
These are hot.
They're hot, baby.
They smell hot as shit.
I mean, that's...
What kind of heat is that?
Fake, I think's the word. It's probably a powder pepper, a powder concentrate. I've got my Bleach reissue here we played next from Sub Pop. It's the double LP. It's got the booklet inside.
A live album?
No. It's got the OG. Look at that picture.
Didn't it end live? The last
yeah,
song was live.
the extra LP is all live.
Okay.
And
is that what we played?
Yes, because it's got Sappy on it. Make me happy. That song, and I really love it. So I wanted to.
This weighs a ton.
You weigh a ton,
I do.
boss man. Over there chiming in, doing things.
Been eating a lot of cheese lately.
Yeah.
What muscle milk?
Will I have any problem cashing a second party out-of-state paycheck?
Not at all.
All right. Blues Brothers. Is that an OST?
This is the original soundtrack recording.
OSR.
A very important album for me. We opened.
Did you lose your Virgo to it?
No. Where I grew up, there was this theater that went up, and the first movie they ever played was the Blues Brothers movie. That dates
Really?
the theater. I think it was like 1979, 80, something like that. 1980. And you got in free if you dressed up like Jake or Elwood. And so, that's what everybody did. And I think at that time I was more of an Elwood.
Okay.
I might be more of a Jake now.
All right.
But I was definitely an
Everybody calm
Elwood
down.
back then. And of course, Elwood's more of a Jake now in real life. But But a funny movie. It gets a little long in the tooth, but it's a great movie, and it's got a lot of great players on it.
Still a classic.
It's got your boys from the MG, Steve Cropper and Duck Dunn. It's got Murphy Dunn, Willie Hall, Tom Malone, Lou Marin, Matt Guitar Murphy, and Alan Rubin on trumpet. And of course, it's got guest stars like James Brown. It's got just tons of great people on it.
Yeah,
Cab Calloway, Ray
Yeah,
Charles,
you can't go wrong with that, man.
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin?
So, what can you say about that? Directed by John Landis, by the way.
I've never
The guy who chopped off that kid's head,
Yeah.
or the actor's head, in the Twilight Zone movie.
Yes.
Vic Morrow.
Vic Morrow. I've never understood why
Sorry to
there...
bring the party down.
Whatever, Steve. I've never understood why there wasn't these two jokes. Urethra Franklin, like like your dick hole,
Yeah.
and then colon bowel, like your shit pipe. Those are two jokes just laying up for everybody, and I've
I
made
think
them.
the jokes are like your dick hole and like your shit pipe.
I'm telling you, seriously, the colon bowel joke I have made since middle school.
I've heard it.
To a few times the people going, oh yeah. I'm like, seriously? Colon bowel? That's fucking gold, baby.
Wait, I don't think you've known him that long. Middle
80,
school?
80, yeah.
That's really
The Iran Contra?
Colin Powell.
That's when he first started showing up, wasn't it?
Iran
Oliver
Contra?
North?
No way.
No.
Post that.
No.
one 90s, but still 90s.
First Gulf War.
But still 90s.
Yeah, first Gulf War. That's
First
it.
Gulf War.
That's still middle school.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah. 1990?
That's first Bush.
90,
Bush won.
80,
8th grade.
Bush won.
89, 88
Eighth grade.
shit.
All right. Oh, we're on TV.
Internet TV. Don't worry, it's just the fucking internet.
Yeah, it is.
So thanks for joining us, everybody, for our 100th episode. That was the shit that we've played tonight. Thanks, Gilbert. Thanks, Beeve. We appreciate you. For heaven's sakes. For heaven's sakes. I'm trying to get to my rundown. I don't know what else I'm doing. See, I got to get down here.
Says play the goddamn open.
No, okay.
Just get off Pornhub.
This is the 100th episode. Did you know that?
This is the 100th episode.
There have been 99 episodes before this one.
That is, and we're still doing shit like this.
I didn't come on here until episode 94.
Yeah, we saw that in the. No, that was
I don't know, 20.
It was the Oscar special.
Was it the Oscar?
Talk a little bit about that. The first time you
Dude,
came.
don't throw that at me.
Hey.
Talk a little bit about that.
I'm producing, Steve. That's what you call producing.
I remember
Does that live?
the stars. It was a clear night.
Because on Oscar night, your wife kicks you out of the house. She has
Oh,
a
that's
party.
right. My wife every year. This is before the show. Every year, my wife kicks me out of the house for Oscar night because she has a party and it's girls only, no guys allowed.
Girls'
So,
night in.
there have been times when I've actually spent the whole night in the basement, but I don't like doing that. That scares me after a while. We have mole crickets.
They're big
So,
ones.
You had this thing going on. It was on a Sunday.
That was a Sunday,
It had to have been
though.
on a Sunday. 'Cause
You were
it was
just
Oscar
like,
night.
You were just like, what are you doing? And
So
I'm like, well, I mean,
we did an Oscar
whatever.
night special, didn't we?
We did.
And we played like, I had Dr. Zhivago and some other, I don't know if we played that shit, but we talked about it.
Yeah. Yeah, and we had a little drinky.
Okay.
And a little
And I
plate.
said, you know, this is actually pretty cool.
That's the first time
So
you showed
my
up.
wife throwing me out of the house got me out of the house for quite a while. Here I am still.
But that was in that little clip that we saw a little earlier. If you saw, I even put a little graphic down there. I didn't charge you extra for that to lead you on to let you know exactly what's going on in your internet browser window.
No extra charge to you.
No, not at all.
To the viewer.
And
Okay.
be sure, by the way, we've talked about this from the beginning, that you need to have
Ad Blocker Plus.
Ad Blocker, and now it's called Ad Blocker Pro.
You're a pro.
Mine's called Pro. And I don't know if it's any better. I think it might be actually doing some weird shit to my computer.
Okay.
But check it out.
Books. Check them out. I tell you what we're going to do. Let's slide on into a damn dig of the week. Got some cool
You got
shit.
some more clips to show
Cool shit to bring to the table.
later.
Cool shit
Clips.
coming. We'll do some clips between the switch over and dig of the week.
Okay.
What?
That way you'll be ready.
That's
for
right. We're
so
doing
to
a
speak.
switch over in DOW.
Big time right now.
Down out.
Oh, dude.
Where's the
Where's your dig?
Let me a little. Yeah, let
You
me
know
see
where your
them.
shit is?
Yeah, I got my shirt.
Okay.
Right
'Cause
on in the
You
crate.
got your
This
shit
stuff
out?
tonight. We're going all the way back. This stuff is going to be when we went digging with.
Them cats.
What?
Dixie.
With Chris and Dave.
Yeah, that's right.
I've still not talked about the stuff we hooked up in the
We
digging
went to
spot.
a little antique mall.
Right, the very first spot we stopped, and I've had so much great VCLT and other shit coming my way. I'm just now getting around to it. I've kind of spread it out because I didn't know how many records. I haven't bought records in over a month now, and that's a world record for me for
Well,
the past few years.
A world record?
World record. Nobody in Ireland, nor Crosylvania, nor Irania,
No.
Africa. Nobody ever in any of those countries has ever
Or Castlevania.
waited that long to buy records that are me. I promise. I'll stake my own Christ on it. I bet my own Christ that nobody knows that. Okay. So you got some stuff that you picked up as well, Steve? I'm gonna zip through some stuff, and then you can zip through some stuff. Okay.
We're I actually went out today
Okay.
and did like I've got like 30 minutes. I'm gonna jump in this place. I'm gonna see what I can find. And actually,
Smells.
it was nice, but yeah, it smells like those little things used to pop on the sidewalk. Those little caps.
Cheerleaders.
Not what I was thinking. But yeah, I popped into one of our other dig places and found they had restocked with some stuff. And there's like actually a couple things I think you might want to go back and get.
Really?
Stuff that I have that was in perfect condition.
Whoa.
So I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
But I got a Lionel Hampton record,
Love some Lionel Hampton.
Jammin'. I don't know anything about it.
Never seen that one.
These records I got, I know nothing about, so I'm not going to talk much about them. It's Phoenix Records, I think. It looks like a reissue of stuff he'd done, but but this is probably the cleanest Lionel Hampton record I own now.
You look like a
It
reissue.
looks, I mean, look at that. That's like
Oh yeah, that's
really
that's
nice.
pristine.
Yeah. So I'm really glad to get that because he's probably my favorite. Milt Jackson's good, but Lionel Hampton's the king.
Think you'll take it over that?
Sweet Honey in the Rock. Now,
Close.
you might not know anything about these chicks. This is an African-American group of women who sing. There's like 9 or 10 of them in the group. But if you like vocals, you love Sweet Honey in the Rock. I think they're out of Washington, D.C. area. They sing like spiritual music.
They go to
sing-
Georgetown?
It's like political spiritual music, and it's like just great stuff. Yeah, probably. I don't know, but they're legendary. I think they've won awards, like government awards, for what they've done. You know, but I just love what they've done. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, here's Molly Hatchet's first album, which I was really glad to pick up.
yeah.
It's Danny Joe Brown and Company. Turn around, look at Danny Joe Brown's the guy in the red T-shirt. Says "Redneck Power" on the T-shirt.
Oh, see if you can see his door. Can you see his door?
Dude's head's in front of it.
Dude's
But
head's in front of his door.
The
Okay,
greatest thing
never
about Molly Hatchet was it's a great Southern rock band. I think there's a song called Gator Music or something on this album. Let me see this.
Gator Country.
Gator Country, exactly. It's got "Dreams I'll Never See," which is a remake of the Allman Brothers' "Dreams" song. But a great thing about them is the cover art, which is, I think, Frazzetti. He's the fantasy artist. He did "Beating the Odds" is a great album cover on that. There's also a great.
I like a
album
nice
cover on this
Fernetti
one,
cheese.
You like Fernetti cheese? Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to do a couple more?
How many you got? I'll do a couple.
I got a few.
You hang on. I got more.
Okay.
Down over there.
Go ahead.
I picked up the Kinks State of Confusion for a couple of bucks at that antique mall. Everybody loves this record. It had a bunch of moldy looking baloney on it. And I'll tell you what, I came in here, I took my brush, I got a little aggressive with it, Steve.
That looks good.
Yeah. I got it a little moist, what I did. And I got a little aggressive with
Well,
my...
that's what you need to do.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to... I figured I didn't give it $2 for it, and I really put it on its ass, and it straightened it right on out.
It's got...
Took all that dirt
remember,
off.
it's got "Come Dancing" on it.
Great record. I've listened to it all. You know, I prefer the Kinks shit, the early Kinks shit, and more about that lately. But I like the 80s Kinks stuff, too, in a different kind of way. In the way that I would like Squeeze or NXS or, I don't know,
Exactly.
some of those bands.
Well, you know.
Totally different. So check this out. Here's on Baronet Records, a handful of modern jazz, Charlie Parker, Dizzy Gillespie, and it's got Miles Davis on it.
Whoa. That's a hell of a...
Yeah,
lineup.
really cool. It looks really early. I don't really know a lot about it.
So it's a compilation. They're not playing together.
No,
Obviously.
maybe. I don't know. But it wasn't the...
What year is that record?
It's early, man.
Do you know?
It's early because I think it's mono. Also picked up Johnny Taylor.
It's one of those covers that look good with a grown man record night title on. Show that one more time to inspire people out there. Grown man record night.
Yeah.
Snack it. It's like
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I can send you a picture of my dork. And, you know, speaking of that, my man Sean, we mentioned him earlier, he sent in a graphic like tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight.
2-9.
A tube of nights. And look at this. 100th episode.
Whoa.
Big time business. You talk about Johnny on the spot now.
Show me the Moni.
Moni Maroney. Macaroni. That's a dope graphic. Any way you slice it. We got purple stuff, Sunny D. Oh, Sunny D. All right. This Johnny Taylor, Tailored in Silk. Carl hit me to this record. It's got a great track on it called Cheaper to Keeper. What a great song. Because it said it's always cheaper to keep her. That's good. That's good words of advice from Johnny Taylor.
Words to live by.
Yeah.
Is that the guy that died on stage? No.
That's Johnny Guitar Watson.
Okay.
Ain't that a bitch?
That's Rodriguez.
Because it's funk.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Be on the Call of Duty.
Now, I have this record.
The Unpredictable Jimmy Smith
Great record.
Bashing. And is this the one? Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. This is what I was talking about.
Bashing.
You talking about mix mashing the Jimmy Smith albums over there.
Maybe you have mine.
This one is Organ Grinder Swing, Jimmy Smith with Kenny Burrell and Grady Tate.
What?
Is that yours?
No.
No.
It's a different one. We got 4 records, 2 different covers, and 2 different albums. And none of them are the same.
Yeah, so this cover has
From the
nothing.
same place.
Yeah. What this really
I love
is.
this cover, though. I love that Jimmy Smith cover. That's that's probably my second favorite cover.
And the record in there is actually on the Verve, which is my favorite label.
Yeah, of course.
The old black and silver.
That's a Verve. That's a Verve also, I think.
So it's not that record that he's showing. It's
No,
the one that's in there.
but it's a Verve.
Whatever.
Whatever. Look at the cover.
Old Chris from Dixieland talked me into these next couple of records. I like this cat, and I've never really considered him too much. Randy Newman, retrospect, and he was like, "If you're the guy."
Is it on the tree?
He said, if you're a Randy Newman, a sort of Randy Newman fan,
He looks like Ryan.
this is a terrific compilation.
He looks like cameraman in that picture.
Yeah.
Look at that picture.
He said
Put
if
some
you-
curly hair on the cameraman.
He said if you sort of like him,
Yeah.
this is the one to get.
That's the one to get.
Because it's got all the hits and.
Well, you know, he was a great influence on your man. Who's the dude that died? The great singer,
Shannon Hoon.
songwriter,
Kurt Cobain.
Nielsen. Harry Nilsson.
Harry Nilsson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Harry Nilsson loved Randy Newman.
When I think of Randy Newman, I always think of Major League, the first one. Cleveland City of Lights. Burn on, Big River.
Okay.
Burn on. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. He also talked me into this one, and I trust Chris's expertise. Jay and Kai +6. Trombone jazz.
Trombone jazz.
Fantastic. I like trombone.
Like Herbie Green.
Irby. You know, we got a good friend, old Rando Calrissian.
Yes, Randall Calrissian.
He's a trombone player.
He's a trombone player.
So I appreciate a trombone, and you know,
He's a
that was the biggest surprise in this stack was that record,
brass
because it's some of the doper jazz I've got, but it's on a trombone for real. It's really good stuff.
You know, the thing about trombone that's cool is if you think about it, the trombone is like playing
When you get right down to it,
it's like playing a fretless guitar or a fretless bass.
find it.
Because you
Find it.
don't have those keys to hit. You got to find it, and you can be. That's why there's so much vibrato. Because you want to play around with where you are, so you get that fretless feel that you get when you're playing like a fretless guitar or a fretless bass.
Hit the wrong note and we'll all be flat.
Okay.
Once a Goonie, always a Goonie. Check this out. Teaching the Blues, John Lee Hooker. Stand By Me, Baby Please Don't Go, Two White Horses, Talking About My Baby. Lightning Hopkins, Joe Carroll, not in the best shape.
Joe Carroll's been riding that gravy train all ever since.
Yeah, very good record. I'll tell you what,
Talking Lightning Hopkins.
this record's in pretty bad shape. I took a stab on it. Cover's probably worth
Look
$2.
at that cover. Getting some,
Where does that
juice
come
on
from?
there.
I don't know where.
Dripping.
It's spraying.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah. That's not. Yeah.
That's a good thing like that.
Steve, won't you do a record?
All right, I'll do a
Give me a
record,
chance
too.
to recover from this.
You work on that. I got a compilation here, and I had another
Okay,
compilation in my hand,
Steve.
but I put that compilation down for this compilation.
You're saying a lot of compilations.
Compilation. This is called More Heavy Sounds. Like, I don't know what heavy sounds were, but this is More Heavy Sounds. This, and I don't know what year it is. I don't know nothing about the records I got today. I just got them. But I like it. It's got the Byrds, a couple songs by the Byrds, Taj Mahal, Pacific Gas and Electric, Chicago, Al Cooper, Janis Joplin, Johnny Winter, and Santana. So, you know, what you can't go wrong with that. Put that on, you got it going. You know, there's a party going on in here.
We got a lot of live mofos. We appreciate
I
each
love
and every
it.
one of you.
Humble Pie
Live, baby.
Thunderbox. This is from 1974. Peter Frampton, I believe, had already left the group. But that didn't keep them from putting out some pretty damn good music. It's got, from what I can tell, it's got some, it's got a couple of covers on here. I don't see them now.
It's in that small right
I think
note.
it's 1974. And there's a cool picture on the back with that Humble Pie chick on that really nice art. Looks like a Maxfield Parrish kind of thing going on in the middle there.
Yeah.
Here's a Traffic compilation. I don't own a
Wow.
lot. I own all my
I
Traffic.
should own way more
I got
traffic,
a lot of
man.
Traffic.
I don't own
on
any
CD.
traffic.
I own like one Traffic on vinyl. This is called Heavy Traffic. It's a compilation of some of their earlier work.
That's
with
cool, man.
Dave
That's good to
Mason.
get in there.
Yeah, oh yeah. I was glad to get that. Now I already have this, but I was glad to pick up another copy because this one's in pristine condition. This is Robert Plant's Principle of Moments, which last week we played the other early one. I can't remember, and you liked it. It had Phil Collins on it, and,
Yep.
and Sambora, David Sambora. This is another early Robert Plant. This might be his first solo album. It's got Big Log on it, and I'll say Big Log. You can't remember what that sounds like, but if I played Big Log, you're like, oh, it's that song.
Like when I was younger and Taco Bell make big logs. Nowadays it makes a big old bowl of diarrhea. Steve, what record you got next?
I got a few more to run through real quick. I got thick as a brick.
Yeah, I just picked that
I
up.
was real happy you got that.
I paid full $5 for it now.
I paid a couple bucks for it,
Okay.
and it's in pretty beat. The cover's in pretty beat up condition, but it's in good shape, I think.
Great record, man.
You just have a green label on it. I don't know.
I don't remember.
But my connected
My
dots.
Sharona.
My connected dots has not been done.
And the crossword.
And my crossword's not been done either.
One of mine was done.
If you're wondering what the hell we're talking about, this comes with like an actual newspaper on the inside. The whole effing thing, it's got like a full-page newspaper in here. And if you look, there's a certain page on here where most times if you find an old copy, when you get to the crossword puzzle, someone's either done the crossword or done the number to number. What do you call it? Connect the dots.
Connect the dots. Connect the dots.
That's it right there. So it's like nice to get that. That's cool.
Good morning, Mr. Breakfast.
2 more. I got 2 more.
A tube of. Well, hang on. I'll do some then.
No, let me just finish up.
Fishing up, Steve.
I'm running out of breath.
I'll do a shot. Dead Wax is talking about
Okay.
some pickle shots. He
The
needs to come on down to the
James
south
Gang.
and we'll do some pickle shots.
This is another Joe Walsh James Gang album, and this one has
Hot pickle, man.
it has a song on it that I recognized. Walk away, walk away. Ba-dum. I think. Am I wrong?
You're probably wrong.
Yeah.
No, you're
James
wrong.
Gang Thirds. This must be their 3rd album, I'm assuming, because I have the other 2. Your Blues and whatever the
Your
other one
album.
was. Your album. And last but not least, a Verve record.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually the Verve Forecast. I think that was a spin-off of the Verve, if I'm not mistaken.
Did they do a Verve
This is
Folkways?
a group called Friend and Lover. And I looked at it, I was like, I don't know, man. This is like, they want to be psychedelic, but are they? Well, the album's called Reach Out of the Darkness. And that's actually a song, when I pulled it up on YouTube, it's that song, it's like, I think it's kind of groovy now, when people are finally getting together, I think it's kind of groovy now. Whatever, I mean, it's like, oh yeah, I know that song. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm picking that up for $2. No way. That's what I got to do.
How about a best of Procol Harum from that same dig with Chris and Dave? Love some Procol Harum, best of, very good shape. This was one, Roberta Flack, Chapter 2 on Atlantic.
Oh yeah.
1970 on Atlantic. If I ever had to rate something that I don't even want to pull it out. If I ever wanted to rate something that I picked up in a store like an antique shop as mint, this is about as minty as it gets. And I'm an okay Roberta Flack fan. I'm not over the moon about her. I really appreciated her version of Compared to What, but that is a minty ass copy to be sitting in a spot like that.
I would like to hear her version of Until It's Time for You to Go on there, because I've got like Neil Diamond.
It's
doing it,
so
but I wanna
clean,
hear-
bro.
I want to hear her do it.
Bill Doggett. Wow. Now I picked up some Bill Doggett. I got 2 other Bill Doggett records.
Bill Doggett?
He's an organ player. I don't remember.
You say Oregon player?
Oregon.
He's an Oregon player.
He plays
is
for the Ducks?
ABC
They
Paramount.
got some cool uniforms.
Yeah, they
The
do.
Mighty Ducks.
I don't know what year that is. It looks early. I don't know.
You know why?
Oh.
Nike graduate.
I see a Label Baby Junior.
Nike
here.
graduate's an Oregon alumni.
How about some Taj Mahal?
That's why Maryland's graduate is the other company that does. What?
Taj Mahal.
I'm sorry, you doing something?
Giant Step. Double LP. Not in the best shape. Little disappointed in this.
Where'd you get that?
That was all this stuff is from the
$2
antique
place?
market. Yeah, the $2 place. So I wasn't going to let it sit in there for a couple bucks, even though it's got the Label Baby Juniors
Yeah.
on the front here. But it's not in the best shape.
It's got some moments though, right?
It's got a couple of moments and enough to let me know that this is probably one that I wouldn't mind picking up for a few bucks. I wouldn't be mad at that. I should pay a little more than
You
that.
did this one.
Nope, I didn't do this
You
one.
did the foreign version.
Greeno had sent in his big 24-pound box of vinyl that he sent us for some VCLT. Jimmy Smith, the Hoochie Coochie Man, on the Verve. And I also had just picked this up. My copy, it's not the best copy.
Not like that other copy.
His is a German, German or Dutch import. I think
Yeah.
it's German.
Okay.
German import. This one is in sketchy copy condition. Sorry, And I was still kind of stoked to pick it up. At the same time, I'm like, man,
It's still one of my favorite labels.
that sucks that it's
yeah.
that bad of shape. And then literally the next week, his pristine German import version came in.
Isn't it cool that some of our
That's
favorite
cool.
some of our favorite jazz records are on Verve, and then who comes out on Verve is Frank Zappa, you know?
On the
I like
freak
Juno
out.
a lot too, though.
What's that?
I like Juno.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, yeah. That's the ultimate
Yeah.
jazz label.
So since we're doing our 100th show, folks, to conclude this dig of the week,
Oh, you got
Whoa,
some
whoa,
more
whoa, whoa!
digs?
We got another man with some digs over
You
here.
got more
That's true.
digs.
What's?
I'm gonna finish.
you
I'm gonna finish
flip-
this
you gotta
part,
flip out, well, flip,
and we
flip,
got a
flip,
little,
flip, flip.
and we got a little flip flap.
Yeah, hey, hold on, man.
No, no.
Okay.
No, hold up, hold
You
up.
got time, bro. Don't rush it.
No.
Here's what here's what I'm gonna do. Recently, I've picked up, and I know this is not the OG, okay? But what this is,
What is this?
Kinda Kinks, which is a 65 recording. This is the Canadian import, which is on Marble Arch. Less desirable, blase blah. I know the drill. But this is the 68 repress of the 65 Kinda Kinks, which I think is the second Kinks album.
Okay.
But let me tell you about this.
What?
This mofo is sealed.
Sealed.
I bought it sealed.
65?
And a 68 pressing.
68 pressing that's sealed.
Still. Yeah.
What?
And I've kept it sealed.
You haven't opened it yet?
Not
You
yet.
bought it in 68.
You're opening it tonight
And I think I'm going to open it right now.
for the 100th episode.
For our 100th episode and for all our fans that stick with us every week and always checking us out and be asking stuff and being cool about it.
And on YouTube.
You're not going
Yeah.
to play this on YouTube, though.
No, not underneath this. But I'm going to open it right now.
Oh.
And then we're going to play it here shortly.
Okay.
And I'm really stoked to. I really meant to open this.
Just a saver.
Yeah,
Let me help you open that.
I really meant to open this earlier than this. But seriously, God, there's no inner sleeve. I mean, look at that.
There's dust from 1968.
It's crazy.
Coke.
It could be Coke or angel dust. So tonight, folks, I just popped the seal on this mug. We're gonna play this. I know it's not on the real label and it's not the 65 press, but
You will be the first human to lay ears upon the pressing of this record.
I appreciate y'all that much. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Since we've been talking about all these epic moments
That's
tonight,
special.
and on this 100th episode special, we're going to lay into our second edition of our best of, and we're going to come back and finish up Dig of the Week and continue on with So to Speak and Chip Chat. So stay with us here on Grown Man Record Night and enjoy this part 2 of our best of moments. Stay with us now. Hang tight. Meat, you like meat grease? Yeah.
Take a steak, like fat from a steak, and smear it on the
Yeah,
microphone.
meat grease always has a certain je ne sais
lasts.
quoi
It lasts.
to it.
Yes.
So yeah, I wouldn't be mad at any type of meat grease. Jack is of the video game world fame. Tell everybody what you're most known for, sir.
I worked at Activision for a number of years, and I worked on some giant robot games known as Mech Warrior and Heavy Gear, and I worked at a company in Germany called Crytek, and we did a game called Far Cry and Crisis.
Folks, this is a grail. Cheers. A,
I hope you
grail,
like it,
for so to
'cause
speak.
I've talked it up so
Yeah,
much.
here we
I
go.
hope you enjoy it. I really
The
do.
almond smash. We did a little grown man record night tree decoration.
We have to give a shout out to Sweet Tea for that.
Oh, Sweet Tea hooked us up. Now he's back. How's the married life?
Oh, I'll tell you what, brother. We got to push the twin beds together after 10 years.
Listen, I don't like what this. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
Oh
What's wrong
my.
with that?
The hell, Rolly Worm! I fucking love eating worms.
Sorry, we have bad breaking news this evening. The southeast has been struck with a devastating ice storm. Most of North Carolina is in a state of emergency.
The best part about Grown Man Record Night is it's the best for just snuggling up with your shorty and just doing some Grown Man Record Night, you know?
That's what it is.
Shirts off, beats on. That's how we do it.
I'll tell you what, I'll canteens will so we ain't got a mouth hump each other. All right.
Should I get a variety of straws?
I was going to straight pour going on.
Oh, that's terrific. We tried the regular cola version of this. What is that? What the hell is Carl doing? What the hell is Carl doing?
Oh my God, what was that?
That was a straight pour.
Doing?
Carl just made this the most awkward YouTube. This is the most awkward YouTube video ever produced.
We're going viral, bitch.
I've
was viral. That was viral.
I've seen those girls eat each other's dookie, and that was more.
Hey.
Oh my. Oh. That's a little stronger, I think.
We appreciate you.
And we're back at you.
Wow! 100 episodes.
100 episodes.
How about that, folks?
I'm surprised you haven't been kicked off the internets by now, Mikey Bananas.
The internet's been after me for a long time, but
you and your antics, your shenanigans.
100 episodes. 100 episodes.
Getting rich the whole way down the line.
Man, I tell you what.
Monetizing.
Just, teasing women, making them greenbacks. Just making them greenbacks, teasing women.
More money, more problems. But yo, man, Sean really hooked you up with some new graphics, man.
Look at that. That's
hot.
So cool.
Is that one of the new joints?
Yeah, brand new tonight.
Brand new. First time ever being seen.
Woo! I'll tell you
100.
what. So we're actually in a little different fashion, and I'm actually continuing our Dig of the Week segment.
Because normally I don't bring over wax.
Right.
Because I'm not really a waxy type dude. I'm into other things. Push-ups, Deepak Chopra, just things cats like me like to do.
Skull crushers.
Skull crushers.
Blasting your core.
Yeah, Anal Destroyer 3000s.
Yeah.
But yo, I brought over some gems to bless you
let's see.
for the 100th episode of No Man Record Night.
I'm all ears.
And I'm more of a hip-hop guy than anything else. And first, we played 2 of the 3 before the program, and we'll throw the other one on when we get off this jammy joint. And but the first one was the J Dilla Donuts.
Oh man,
you can't go wrong with this.
I've been wanting this for a long
time. And for people that don't know, and this is J Dilla's last album that he produced before he passed. And for people who don't know about J Dilla, a lot of people may not be into rap music. But this is a guy that crosses boundaries.
Bridges gaps.
Sleeps with your girlfriend, kisses your mom.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of shit.
And you're kind of sort of okay with it.
Yeah, because he's like the cool guy uncle.
A little bit.
But yeah, man, coming out of Chicago, works with cats, East Coast, West Coast, both coasts.
And one of the cooler things I heard when he got real bad off, and it was kind of getting probably close to the end, I know that...
Thank you, bro, Seth. Stevie Fever with an assist.
I know he was sitting up in the hospital bed, and his moms would bring him like a stack of 45s, and he had like a sampler, and she would bring him stacks of 45s, and he would sit up there in the hospital bed and just like...
And craft some beats.
Yeah. That's what made him feel the best, and then he passed on after that. So, hey, man.
And then with the whole...
9/11.
Yeah, 9/11. And then going on the whole theme of dope dudes who die... Let's just parlay right into Gangstar, step into the arena. And for people who don't know about some Gangstar.
Good Guru.
Boom, Guru and DJ Premier, nonstop. And for you jazzy cats out there, Guru has a whole series of albums called Jazzmatazz. I think he's up volume 3.
I've got one of those.
Yes, you do. And that's a total gem. This is, I believe, their second album. Let me just make sure that my shit's right and I'm not just talking all out of my face. This is a 91 joint. It's got some gems on it, man. And because it's DJ Premier, the sample list is out of this world. Because DJ Premier is a type of cat who would sample his contemporaries, other producers, other rappers, but then also sample the classics. Like, I mean, he sampled the Meters, Ohio Players, Marvin Gaye, Curtis Mayfield, But in the same token, Boogie Down Productions, LL Cool J. So, yeah, man.
Heather B.
Yeah, from the real world.
All Glocks down. What? What?
So if you don't have this in your collection, you're sleeping. And then...
man, that's really cool.
It is really cool, man. It is really cool. And then to keep the party moving and to keep all things right, I picked up a Tribe Called Quest.
Man.
Hits, rarities, and remixes. And the deal with this, for all you cats out there, is it's got all the ones you want. Award Tour, Can I Kick It, Left My Wall in El Segundo, Scenario, Bugging Out. But it also has 2 unreleased joints, which is The Night He Got Caught and Mr. Incognito.
What?
And the tribe is my man Fife Dog, Q-Tip, and Ali Sheed Muhammad.
I'm trying to choose
some
up
joint.
I'm trying to choose up some colors.
Yeah, man. But this right here, definitely a good tribe. I mean, I like all the tribe albums. You really can't.
That's a
go
good
wrong.
cross section.
It's a good cross section. I mean, some people shit on the Love Movement, which I could kind of understand. But I did a lot of walking with a Walkman to the Love Movement, so I can't complain.
Yeah, man.
But yo, these are gifts for Grown Man Record Night.
Dude.
For everything you do for the people and because you do this all for the children.
Of course, man.
And I really
I'm
like
just-
it and respect that.
I'm just trying to throw the biggest up to Brooklyn that I can.
I know you are. I know you are. So let's parlay this into some big time shit.
Yeah,
Let's
'cause,
do it.
I mean, the world is filled with pimps and hoes, but I'm just talking about those I know.
Yeah, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, we're gonna slide into a little so to speak, our 100th
Ooh.
episode, so to speak.
A lot of sodas.
And I need old Steve Fever in here.
Why? Some
Because-
diabetes?
Because not only are we gonna, I tell you what, we're gonna start off with our main soda tonight, which is something I think Cameraman brought this back, if I believe, because we've done the Red Rock Cola, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we did do the cola.
Red Rock is out of Atlanta.
Let's see.
He picked it up when he was in Kentucky, but it's out of Atlanta, if I remember.
Yep.
Okay. It's an Atlanta GA product. And we've done the cola, and it was one of my favorite colas. Very raw, very rugged, very minimal ingredient list.
It's all pure cane sugar, man.
Cane sugar,
It's
that's what I'm
straight
talking
up.
about. So this is the ginger what now?
Golden ginger ale, man.
Golden ginger ale.
Since 1885.
So I'm expecting the same type quality out of this particular product.
Ah, man, I can't open it, man. That didn't work out.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy. I
All right.
loosened it.
Let's see what we got here.
I have
What
no
I'll do,
calluses. I keep it tender.
and I'll take my canteen swill.
Oh, man, come on. Deep throat it. What you think? Does it have the right bite?
It's very good. A little sweeter than I like a ginger ale.
Woo! It bubbles up your nose.
And it doesn't have the bite
Woo!
of a ginger ale that I would prefer. A Blenheim's, or maybe Vernon's? Verners?
It's got a little bit too much burn and a little bit too much fizz for me. But I'm not a big ginger.
That's ginger ale.
It's
Yeah,
good.
I'm not a big ginger.
It's good,
but
it's not.
That's just me.
It's not one of the best.
What you think, Steve?
I think their cola is a lot better than
Yeah, I
that.
like their cola big time.
All right. It's all right. It's kind
It's
of
okay. It's
kind of a
mild.
soda.
It's
soda,
knocked down.
Soda-y.
Yeah.
It's a knockdown ginger ale.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
good.
knocked down.
It's
Yeah,
good.
it's good. I ain't mad at it. Get it on sale, snag it.
I don't know how it compares to a Reed's ginger beer or a Blenheim's. Blenheim's is
No, these,
Burners is good.
those you go buy 'em because of the coolest shit going.
You're gonna
These
spend money.
you buy because they're on sale. That's the difference.
But those aren't really.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
It's better than like a store brand ginger ale.
Oh yeah.
Explain. A few weeks ago.
All right.
We've had this
3 weeks ago, I think it was.
Elling.
No,
Flying
it's called
Cauldron.
Flying Cauldron.
The Flying Cauldron butter
It's a
beer.
Reed's soda. There's a company called Reed's that makes ginger beer.
Steve's
They
explaining.
also make the Virgil's brand of sodas.
Okay.
Everybody, we've had Virgil's, some of the Virgil's stuff
had
on
'em.
here.
Well, I can feel good about it because it's
This
gluten
is
free.
called Flying Cauldron. They've made this to pattern the butter beer you get at
And this,
the
before
Leaky
you drink it.
Cauldron in not Diagon Alley, but in the place that they go in Harry Potter.
A couple of weeks
The
ago,
little getaway place they go to. There's this bar they go to.
a couple of weeks here on the
And
show,
they drink butter beer.
we did this soda. Okay,
What,
we've
soda?
already done this.
Mike, we
But
were
I
by
haven't done
ourselves.
it.
No, and we
about shit ourselves.
We have concluded, especially after the fact. Friday night it was like, oh, that was pretty good. You start thinking about it on Monday morning, and you come in and you're like, yo,
that soda.
I want,
that soda.
I want Boss Man to try this and tell us what he thinks.
this is the best soda we've ever done on Grown Man Record Night. That's why I'm doing it on the 100th episode. That's why Boss Man's getting the first pull.
Wow. It tastes just like a butterscotch.
Yeah.
One of those butterscotch candies.
It's a liquid butterscotch
It's a
candy
liquid butterscotch candy.
rolling down your throat.
No flipping joke.
Holy
Dude.
cow.
I want to
Folks.
pour this on my... I'm just insane right now.
Go look it up. Go find you some of the
Now,
soda.
I'll tell you this. Take it a step further. I was going to do this, but I thought, nah, this doesn't mix with beer or liquor.
It'd be
But
great for a vanilla
Listen,
float.
listen. There's this. They call it Giggle Potion. It's basically a root beer float. Instead of root beer, you're using the butterscotch beer.
Take a swig of that, Pook.
And it tastes. It's so
dynamic.
good with the ice cream.
The complexity.
You
It
do
is
that with
ice cream.
You do that with ice cream though, and it'll knock your socks
Let's
off.
hold that guy up one
I
time.
had it
if we
this
can.
week. It is amazing.
Let me tell you what,
I
folks.
found. And here's where I found it. I had to, because I could not remember where I got this last time.
Where'd you get it this time?
I got it at Whole Foods. So there may be
Harris
a Whole
Teeter
Foods.
also carries it.
No, they don't. The website says they do. I have not found the Harris Teeter
I
in
told-
this effing county that carries this.
I
product.
told Greeno that they carry it.
Well, they don't.
Then
So
you're
now-
lying to your friends.
And now
So,
I look like
Whole
an asshole.
Foods. If you have
You're
a
lying
Whole
to your
Foods,
friends.
Now I look
Try
like the
that.
asshole. I'm the asshole.
You are the asshole.
are the a-hole.
Now I'm the asshole.
You might try.
No,
a,
but
maybe
for
a
real
world
though,
market?
that's a damn good soda. I mean, what you think?
It's really sweet though.
It's
I mean,
sweet.
Yeah, I don't think I could pound a whole six-pack
No,
back
no,
to
I
back.
They come in a 4-pack, and I've got 2 4-packs because I
Seriously.
was going to stock up on this stuff, and because the girls, not one of them doesn't like fizzy drinks, but one of my
I like
daughters really
fuzzy
likes this stuff. So
Well, that's not too fizzy though.
That's probably the
I
best.
mean-
That's the best soda we've ever done.
You really think it's the best soda of all time?
Yes, sir.
but you're right. This is not something you're not gonna pound.
I would
three
put,
of these.
I would put that the butter beer,
It's a dessert. I call
And
this
the-
A dessert soda.
dessert soda.
butter beer, and the blood orange San Pellegrino. Number 1, number 2. If you want to consider that because it's a mineral water, whatever. Anyhow, that's the
Flying
end of the soda
Cauldron
streak.
by Reeves.
Yeah, it's good shit, man.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's so sweet.
You
It's
did
really
right,
good.
man. You did
Let's
right.
grab those guys.
All 3 of these?
Yeah, because here's what we're going to do. We're going to go from this soda speak into a chip chat.
What?
And
How can we do all that?
we got 3 chips we're going to get through. And a couple of these I've been holding back. Actually, all 3 of these I've been holding back for our 100th episode.
Whoa, have we ever? And I got this one over here.
Okay. So this first chip, I'll tell you right now. We're not on the camera, Steve. You wasted a popper.
You wasted a popper off cam. God. Jeez.
If that shows up in your expense report.
I know, jeez.
They don't have lines on them.
If you don't already know, Grown Man Record Night.
Point it at your face and pull it.
Sponsored by Mitchum. Grown men that wear deodorant wear Mitchum.
They prefer Mitchum.
That's the end of story. If you have something else to say to that, I don't want to talk to you. Don't talk
I mean,
to
if
me.
you got to ask the
No.
question,
It's
oh
just
man,
no.
should I wear Mitchum? Well, then you're probably not a man enough to wear
It's like,
Mitchum,
no.
so keep it moving.
It's stupid. Your dad was probably a pussy. You don't know how to fight.
Yeah.
End of story.
Dad got beat up by a lunch lady.
Yeah.
And your dad said he was a submarine driver, but he was nothing but a cokehead.
When I was 5 years old, my dad said, "You get in a fight with a gentleman, you can't handle it. You go pick up an equalizer." And I said, "What's an equalizer?" And he said, "Rock, a log, a stick, something sharp."
An equalizer.
An equalizer.
Wasn't there a show to do with an equalizer?
Who has time to screw around?
Ain't got time, man. We're in
Go-
a fast-paced society right now.
Go handle your business. Go put on your Mitchum. Go be a man. Fight kids in the playground.
Yeah.
Make statements. Defend the damn Miller name. And then come on back and talk to me.
Yeah, buddy. Woo! Buck shots.
We'll do us a little fishing.
And this one's bananas.
This is why I've been saving this, folks.
Yep.
It is the Mitchum brand potato chips.
Yep. And I bought this, and I can't even remember where I bought it.
Mitchum dill pickle flavor. Let's see where Mitchum's out of. It's out of Charlotte, NC.
Whoa!
So
it's a local chip.
Not only is it dill pickle, which we love the dill pickle, of course. It's a Mitchum product.
Yep, it probably tastes like deodorant.
You taste it for 48 hours.
It's a thin, very thin, lightly seasoned dill potato chip.
I mean,
very good.
For 99 cents, you can't go wrong.
Catch them on the sale.
Yep.
Very good. Plus it says Mitchum. I expect each and every one of the fans of the program, you see something in a convenience store and you're not struggling for money. I mean, honestly, you're a regular kind of gentleman. You're in a convenience store, something says Mitchum's. You're going to pick it up because you're a fan of Grown Man Record Night.
Yeah, you are.
Let's be frank about it.
Well, you stay Mikey Bananas.
That's what I'm saying.
Mitchum chips.
Okay. Numero dos.
What you think, bro?
Let's go here.
Yeah, man. Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty chips. My man Nathan Bouchard, hooked us up with the Moxie soda.
Moxie.
Not only with the Moxie, but the Humpty Dumpty chips. And I will say, things up in Maine are a little different. Things are seasoned a little differently.
Yeah.
The Moxie soda was a little different.
This cat's a little different way.
I loved it.
Yeah.
The Moxie soda was like a soda root beer, but it was bitey and like most people would be like, oh, it doesn't have enough sugar in it. It was great. I loved it.
It's weird how there's the regional taste.
I loved it.
You know what I mean?
I'd drink it hot. Somebody was like, oh, let it get hot, and then said what you think. Oh, I'd love it. I'd pour it.
Oh, put it on my face. Let me take my shirt off and drink a soda.
This is an all-dressed Humpty Dumpty ripple chip.
And where's Humpty Dumpty out of?
Maine. At Humpty Dumpty, we make flavor and explosive experience by using one of the highest quality potatoes and the most intensely flavored seasonings and the best tasting chip around.
Wow.
Dig in, experience them for yourself. We know you'll agree that Humpty Dumpty chips explode with mouth-watering flavor. Go for more. Go for Humpty Dumpty.
Shit.
Let
me get right in there. Yeah.
I still don't know what these are supposed to be other than thick.
What? Is there a flavor on it, or is it supposed to taste like Humpty Dumpty?
No. All dressed.
Eggshell.
So it's got a bunch of things. I see ketchup. I see vinegar. I see green onion.
There's a lot going on right there, bro. There's a lot going on.
Wow.
Holy shit. Holy moly.
That's great.
There's a lot going on, though.
Oh, my God.
Every different bite is a different taste. There's barbecue in there. There's salt and vinegar in there. There's damn ketchup in there. There's just a normal potato chip in there. There's broken dreams in there.
That is a top class chip. Nate, that's a sweet, spicy, vinegary, salty.
And for $2, you taste bacon?
That's great.
Everybody tastes something different. It's magical.
I'm moving to Maine.
Do it.
I don't care. My life's just one big fiasco after another anyhow.
And I bet it'd really straighten out if you moved to Maine. You'd
straight.
really be on a straight and narrow.
Straight and narrow. Straight arrow, Gennaro.
Yeah, you would be.
God, those are good.
Man.
That's a top 5 chip.
I taste a picnic at my grandma's house the year that Elvis died.
77, the year I was born.
We were listening to Reds on radio. On
I was listening to fucking my parents were doing it.
The 600,000 watt voice of the Cincinnati
Deleting
Reds, and they said
Deleting
Elvis
this whole
died,
episode.
and I had to wake my dad up. That's what I taste when I taste that chip.
You taste Elvis' death.
Take it easy, man. I'm going to club you.
So what's up with this guy right here?
I'm going to delete this whole thing. My mom hooked me up with these, and so I saved it for last.
Your mom's doing some digs for the show?
Of course she is.
Oh,
a lot of these records, that Lee Morgan, Sidewinder.
That was your mom's?
My mom. Blue Note, OG.
Your mom loves you.
Yeah.
You love your mom.
We have an understanding.
It's cool.
Jeff Foxworthy, original grit chips.
I'll tell you what about Jeff Foxworthy, man. There's never been a more truer American and a patriot than Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah. If you love Christ, and I mean...
And his mustache.
If you smiling like that, you're loving some Christ.
You got that right.
You eat chips like a 5th grader.
You might be a redneck. I'd rather slam my weenie in a sliding glass door.
Where are these coming out of?
You might be a redneck.
Let's find out they're coming out of like Maine.
So you said,
or like,
you said grit chip.
Whoa.
Now, that's interesting. You
Holy
shit. So it's a
shit.
corn chip? Because
No, it's made of grits.
Oh, it's coming out of Roswell, Georgia.
Corn.
Grits are made of corn.
Yeah,
You
it's
didn't know
corn
that.
and corn grit. The first ingredient's
We
corn.
love our grits down here.
Yep.
Yeah, grits ain't bad.
You had
It
shrimp.
kind of has.
You can take grits up a level. If you had shrimp and grits,
It kind of has a twist. Yeah,
have
I've
you
had
had shrimp and grits?
I've had it down in Charleston.
There you go.
That's the
Now
low
we're
country.
talking.
Shrimp and grits.
I had low country shrimp.
That's
and
the
grits.
low country.
Yeah, I'm a traveling man, bro.
How much trouble?
Yo, it tastes like a Triscuit, kinda.
Tastes like a corn chip.
Like a Frito.
Yeah, like a Frito. A bigger,
Wait.
wider, less flavorful Frito.
There's a little
Less sodium.
more of a flavorful Santita.
Yep.
Man, Jeff Foxworthy. How does he have time to make a chip while we're doing all that original comedy? Because you know his stuff is complex and layered.
Because he's not James Gregory. He's not the funniest
This
man
would
in
be a
America.
really, really good dip chip. I'm gonna try it on that 7-layer dip.
That's true. We got some 7
Oh,
layer.
we got some 7-layer dip.
Oh, wait. We got all kinds of things in here. We got some meat sauce.
Meat sauce.
This has been the 100th celebration.
It's been an extravaganza.
Meat sauce and
Yeah, man, bring that in here.
Steve's doing things.
I'll open it up, bro.
Okay.
Man, it's been an extravaganza for 100 episodes, man. And we're not able to. I'm not able to come over here every weekend like I would like to.
Right.
Because of a hectic schedule. But man, when I sure come over here, I sure like to let my hair down. The fan blows on me. I look like Fabio. And it's where I like to be because it's where I like to unwind. With some little grown man record on a Friday night. Get your shorty. Cuddle on up, your hair blowing. Looking like a book in a checkout line.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I got my grown man recognize shades on.
That's the official branded.
Looking like Condoleezza rice cake.
Yeah.
Condoleezza rice cake.
You got that right.
I'm pretty sure.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm breaking.
That was a like not even a double break, a triple break. That was complete malfunction.
Grits aren't made for that.
But I'm telling you, 100 episodes, people. If you want to do yourself a favor, get your neighbor to watch this.
Yeah.
It'll be a better community. And send me money.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. We're going to take a quick break and come back here and wrap this up here on Grown Man Record Night for the special.
I don't even think there were 100 episodes of the original Star Trek.
Probably not.
We're doing things other people can't.
Probably not. So watch this one commercial and then come back here and we'll wrap this shit up here on Grown Man Record Night.
In 3, 2, 1, ring.
News Department.
Hello, I have a newsworthy new product that solves a serious problem in male-female relationships.
Like an advice column.
No, a new product, a toilet seat putter-downer.
Well, let me write this down. Did you say toilet?
Yes, putter-downer. See, it lowers the seat when it's been left up, if you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's a simple device that's easy to install and works every time. It collapses when the seat is raised so the seat stays up. Then in about 5 minutes, it refills with air and lowers the seat. Putter-downer is also a safety device.
You mean like for small children or pets?
Well, yes, but it's really for the male who accidentally leaves the seat up. Put accidentally in there by accident.
Man,
Okay,
I wish I had that thing in my house.
That's what I'm talking about. I wouldn't have pissed on so many things that I've already pissed on. I could piss on less things.
You want me to tell you a crazy little piss story real fast?
Sure. Real fast, bro.
Real fast, bro. Let's say you know, the dudes in your house
It's like a pickle shot.
can't aim their piss, and they're pissing on the walls, and pissing on the ceiling, and pissing on the floor.
Steve, get your shot
You can get
glass.
these little stickers that look like a little bee, and you stick the bee sticker in the bottom of the toilet because it's like a waterproof sticker, and then you put a sign above the toilet that says, aim your pee, aim for the bee, and then you won't get any more piss on your floor. You know? I don't do it that way, though.
No.
I do the Gandhi style. Piss in the cup and drink it. No waste, no flush.
That's a good way to go, man.
I know. I mean, people talk about recycling. Start with your body.
That's what I'm
Recycle
saying.
waste.
Man,
Waste not, want not, man.
that's what I'm saying.
Waste not, want not, drink piss.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Remember, all these segments end up on the YouTube. Oh, my God, I'm hiccuping because I'm drunk.
On the YouTubes.
YouTube.com/Machete Miller. Steve, get you a shot glass.
Yeah, right here.
He's got it.
And be sure to keep up with us on our Facebook page. That's where I drop knowledge all week long.
Scientific knowledge.
Look at the graphics right now.
Yeah.
Also,
Slide
scientific
over.
knowledge.
Get up in there.
Also,
baby.
be sure to
Yeah, you're good right there.
if you don't remember, if you don't take away anything from this experience, take away from the fact that this program kills fascists.
I'm moving the bed.
I got you, bro.
This is where you're going to want to come to just kill fascists for our 100th episode.
That old
God,
lady
man.
smoking a cigarette off a candle. She's crazy.
Yeah, she is. That's the joke. That's the joke.
And we know you're on Facebook, so why don't you like the page?
Go on and like
You
it.
like all sorts of other stuff on Facebook.
Yeah, you do.
Like cute kitten videos
Yeah.
and Dave Matthews Band.
Yeah.
So like Grown Man Record Night, you bunch of foolios.
Yeah,
Playing the
okay.
criminal case.
All right, we're back on camera.
Oh, back on cam.
You want a piece of pickle, Steve?
You want pickle, Steve?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah,
He got-
let me have a pickle.
Yeah, you want a little guy?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck it, give me a big guy.
Steve wants a big guy. All right, Steve.
Yeah, give him the one that's been on the desk.
Yeah. That's part of the history.
That's pretty big.
I know, it's good for you. It's
Your-
girthy.
Your uncle's pretty big. Tell him I said what's up. Hey,
What, did you meet him up in Gatlinburg?
maybe. For everybody in the studio audience, for Steve Fever, for the Bossman,
Don't crash
I'm
swords
Mikey
outside
Bananas.
Dollywood.
Thanks for joining us for our 100th episode. And man, I couldn't appreciate you anymore. I just did, I don't know what the hell I would do. You guys are always the best, and each and every week. So I'm gonna take this pickle shot for everybody out yonder.
Yonda.
Man, North Kakalaka sending love everywhere that's checking us out, and
Woo!
and the pickle shot that's coming your way.
Woo!
Keep it spinning right.
We appreciate you,
We appreciate the heck out of you.
and we'll see you for 101, you bunch of mugs.
And tell your mom to quit calling me.
Live here on Grown Man Record Night.